I came into football very young age because from primary level, I be go school actually. So I discovered my talent during the time we play street football and it's village Aberdeen. You know, even after school, we used for get ourselves as friends them, challenge, put guinea goal, street, and start. Now there I start my career because after school always buy them size 4. Now be we own team nanny for get company. And so by any other means after studies go na street to go play football. So now in that kind of way they are start for play small until people the way they pass by and the one that we get experience they see how they go about we career. So then decide for starting thing we push we after even take football, you know. Try for advice we, try for motivate we, go to parents them, begin tell them about the talent we get, you know. And now we start small.
Now we talk about the primary school stage. You involved into the school league when you were at primary, and which school?
No. I be within preparatory school. I don't mean to involve in school league because by then we only to make friendlies with some other schools. I can remember most of the played a while international the school compound. So we won't school not be too involved in leagues and more friendlies. So now they are start.
Out of them friendly matches that we school beyond the involving too. It's not the and reflect out of it to be the case in terms of the games that we play from the feedback of people.
Okay, well, the reflection most I get positive advice from the PE teacher because if I can remember like we inside school football to start. So whenever we play, amongst una always they play, we get good feedback from the teachers them. They don't go point out una all, but few. So amongst that few, I be did it. Always we get good praises, you know, you shall be play, keep it up, but continue schooling, you know, just like that. So then good motivational speech and they give you more time for like sit down and think and put yourself inside the game more and more while so they go school, where they continue for play.
Okay. Can you for tell me around the first sports we tap you for joining any big club?
Yeah, well, my parents club are Real Mac.
So I look like when you be Real Mac?
Well, before I joined Real Mac, I been in a non-division team with Bankole FC from Aberdeen. You know, na be non-registered club actually. So I would say na day my exposure start because just imagine you come off from street football, come to a club where though they not be registered under WAFA, but then we get that kind of standard. They play friendlies with premier teams them. They play leagues them. So I start on day. So I think inside the village we get to a big community field who can play league. Now from them Real Max actually. You know, they scout me and then decide for come for me. You understand? So during my times where I play now Aberdeen field, then we don't send people then for the go look me. But it be like now unbeknown to me actually, they don't be tell me. So just like where you continue for perform, then we send people them like last say not to every game but most games where we play. So then we get a good feedback from the one they were in the send. So that's trigger that eager for come for me transfer.
During that time then when you be good training, how the distance look like? You use your own transfer or from you launch the give from school?
No.
And then
firstly, the community will be there. We get community field. And just not even a long walking distance from me house to the field. Very short. So I not be get anything for do with transportation.
When you be the Real Mac, is there any hope you will get for any bigger clubs?
Yes, I will get hope because like before I joined FC Kallon, I played Division 1 with Real Mac. Firstly, when I joined Real Mac, then we get a two-side team, Team A, Team B. by then I be so young. I go 𝗙𝗏𝗏, first 2 seasons was on loan. So in a non-division, I parade first I play. So during that times when I play in non-division, the coach Mary na the second assistant to the national team, assistant coach. During that time, I been helping. So when he watched me play non-division, he decided to graduate instant team A. Because when I joined 𝗙𝗏𝗏, I joined team B for playing non-division because I was young. I met the likes of 𝗙𝗂𝗏 𝗙𝗰𝗁, 𝗙𝗂𝗏𝗁, 𝗙𝗂𝗏𝗁, I be senior players in Nandi. So like we be so young. Now ain't give you the confidence after the non-division. Decide for look, say this is a potential. I need another big team. So from them I can the big team. I can play some competitions. Say to when he left the club, another coach can say we coach Ken. So a coach we well, both of them coach we well, but Coach Ken and push we go to Division 1 and be meet up for playing Division 1
with all them process there. They reach a point in time we say there is a lot of challenges that we go to, and then you can say I'm not capable for make up for football.
Yes, I get one of my worst challenges ever by football. We after I play Division 1 at 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏, I can't get any injury. And they be trigger me a lot.
How long did it take?
1 year, 5 months. Because when I get the injury, newly signed by FC Kallon. After FC Kallon, we don't see me because by then 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏 the trainer and go. Then they act na FC Kallon and feel. After FC Kallon, I will the train. So Mohamed decided to see me during the friendlies them and the training sessions them. You understand? Because we play FC Kallon, I say sometimes inside the month play them 1 or 2 teams. So if they don't spot me by then, because to my experience, we may and get 1-to-1 talk. They say for my body, they don't spot me, but by then it be late because 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏 we don't go in about 3 years back. So after the Division 1, I can't get any injury. Then they be trigger me a lot. A lot.
If you remember the year them where all of them story happen?
Well, I think 2018 after under 20. Yeah. I remember after I played under 20, qualifying against Guinea-Bissau women away and Wafu inside Liberia. We play Guinea-Bissau again, play Ivory Coast and Liberia last game. So after when we return, then I can't get an injury. So
you involved into all of them match where you make mention?
Yeah, I involved into all.
So how was the experience to play?
Well, it'd be good actually because as a young player, you first call up for play under 20, it not be easy because to start, for make them up in the final squad first was challenging. Go through lots of training, mix with different people, and it be really encouraging. But again, when we go for the games, them moreover away into Guinea-Bissau, it be tough, be really tough. But the experience be good because we learn a lot, for mix with strangers them and some of the under 20 players, and they will be very good clubs in Europe, So for play with them kind, and they will learn plenty things.
So I go and for compare to salon football. Well,
the grade not too much, because if I can see Sierra Leone has a very good talent. If you can tell, we don't get academies then, we don't get football schools, we don't get standard pitches then compared to other countries then. But the talents then very good, because when we play against them, we see for ourselves.
Okay, you can make mention of somebody from the start when you start football, he don't give you any support till you say you reach now.
Well, them plenty actually. And plenty, but one major person I would say 𝗙𝗏𝗵𝗹𝗏𝗏𝗏 for 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏. One good person we don't support me since childhood, since I joined 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, even before I joined 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, up to this point. I get other people and also they do the level best towards my football career and advices and assistant.
Una family, na football-oriented family?
Not actually.
Or any other person in the family play other sports in this area?
Not actually.
So,
I believe saying I'm no more emerge as sportsman and to this high level.
okay. Then will they be in full time?
Yeah, my family give me 100% support.
So apart of football, is there any other team where you learn?
Yeah, education. But I drop out because of football.
At which level?
Senior secondary level.
Okay, now we talk about how do they manage the situation? Going to school, going for training, and other things there.
Yeah, well, a bit tough. I go grammar school. But deliberately, I be tell me papa say one of my dream school na Prince of Wales. So junior secondary level, I go grammar school, then I tell them say I want to make transfer. By then, it be good for me because grammar school will be morning shift and training sessions mostly will be morning shift. So when I tell them say I want to go Prince of Wales, it be better for me. Don't have my dream school, but everything be just can work right because Prince of Wales will be afternoon by then. So I be get chance for training in the morning after fresh up and go school.
Okay, let me take you back into the under-20 team. Is there any player we really look forward to into Sano level?
Yeah, like between them, Alusai and Alassane. Now we be at the same level. Julie, if I can remember, JT, now we squad dandy.
So with all them players there, how can you feel?
Well, at times I can feel proud. At times I can feel like, I go say, you know, a really honor because for you dey in that kind of level with your squad, so make them to that kind of level. You still struggle because of injury, a bit tough.
You ever come across between your friends, we other sets of them, they say you no need for sit down with you plenty, you no need for going to club, you need for focusing on football. And other will say, why you not go fast on education?
Well, in terms of anything, but I didn't know they beg me go club. You know, people then they go testify, even if I not talk, they know. For let you see me in a club, you know, easy because me na the best advisor for myself. I know what's good for me, and what's not good for me. So in other ways, you know, now me tell me papa say I want to play football. And my family be there behind me. They accept because for their picking bold enough for come out playing, talk and say want to take this step. They support me in terms of clubbing, me not to the clubbing type. And I don't believe the person will give me advice about something one want to do.
So you go for tell me your happiest moment into football?
Well, the happiest moment of football, my happy moments and plenty. Moreover, when in times when we club the get fit. In terms of traveling experience, we will push go in another country for go play. The camaraderie them in times of training are one of my best moments in Andy.
Okay, let me talk about when Kallon played a team like Mighty Blackpool or East Lions or 𝗙𝗿𝗁𝗍𝗔. How did the moments look like?
Tough. The tension can high. The tension can really high because now big games them and you know even to the upper world where they learn from how derby matches then can they or big games then can they the momentum can they right up. And not easy because everything we do you do it with seriousness and also you do it with high tempo because you want for emerge as the winner.
Let me talk about the trip to Italy. When you get information that they make a trip or engage in a friendly match with other clubs in Italy, how will it look like for you?
It be good. Be good because as I say, I don't get the experience before during the under-20 and it's when I be getting injury, I be travel to Dubai. I continue for play day because by then my foot be done the okay. and I be even get club day, but my visa no be permit me because I be visiting. You understand? And you know, Arab people they lost them, you know, be work because I go there as tourist. So for let them convert your visa, it get for take a lot of time, and by then I not be get too much help. I not be the work income, you know, get for spend a lot. So then they cause me for return back.
So who take you there?
Well, as I say, I get plenty people that we don't help me a lot. You understand? Now one for me, I go say one for me brother we like me inside football. I ain't decide for take the challenge. But the help be go like several people in the way we participate. We support in their own little way. We be make a push through that venture.
Tell me about your toughest time when on a been inside Italy and play with other different clubs.
Well, it not be that tough, but the pressure be there because we be need for like make a record. We are in FC Kallon. Then we tell we Mohamed always tell we say we don't ever win a Via Reggio. So the pressure be there like we want for win and give that squad the name we FC Kallon will be ever get. But is it what it is? Because na football. You understand? We try, but it don't work out. So we are young players then. We just try for put our heads up and do our best for some other team.
You were able to make mention of any top stars who have come across during that time?
Yeah, we second game when we go for go eat, we meet Massimo Odo of AC Milan. I think that be technical person inside the SPAL team because we will go for go eat SPAL officials and go there, so we will see them. Then you know we meet some of them, but them be far because some be in the stands. Then maybe we will get in touch. Yeah.
How do you get a team where you support locally?
Yeah, locally.
So now team.
Well, I mean, Manchester United support.
Locally.
Oh, sorry, locally inside Salon. Well, my second team I was in a Blackpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which team you wish for play for?
Well, I'll be always a wish for play for either Blackpool or FC Kallon.
Okay. Tell me, when you wake early in the morning, what is the first thing you do?
Pray.
And after that?
Training.
Okay. So, now, let me talk about when you can be in the field of play, on the pitch of play. What are the communication within your colleagues we can help for motivate you?
Well, we can get positive communication, we can get negative communication, but it depends on how you handle them. Because in times of training, you know, say phone can be in and good information can pass. So man know we can get positive communication, we can get negative communication, but it depends on how you handle them. Because in times of training, you know, say phone can be in and good information can pass. Some man know how to pass information to you for you learn. Some can find it difficult. It depends on how you adapt to the situation.
Okay. We can see plenty other African players, some European players. Tell me first, your biggest money will you ever get?
No, under 20.
Under 20?
Yeah.
What impossibility for Luther?
Well, not business. Because at least you think of who say you get for the get and back. You don't know how you career get for day like after football. So that's my first thinking and
So which type of business?
there be plenty that me aid, but it depends on within the resource be able for get at that time.
You able to tell you the type of business for motivate other players as well?
Well, actually, I go on for going to transportation, but you know be permitting. So I be decide for open bar. We dey manage small.
Still a gone?
Yeah, it's still a gun, but not that effective.
What's that?
Because I don't hand over to my mama and I not the Aberdeen again.
Okay. So let me talk about all of this year experience. You get speaking?
No.
But you wish whether you became play for football or any other sports discipline?
Yeah, well, I go wish for education in football.
So what do you wish after football?
Well, not much. I go say, I go wish for like be a businessman after football.
Which type of business?
Well, it depends. Because you go wish something, but not always you wish to come to what you want.
At this level where you reach, waiting that you message we want for give to other young players or players they own at the same level now?
Well, if I can say, according to my experience inside football, not to say a hard game that much. You just need for be determined, hard work, persevere, you know, be respectful, discipline. And we all learn now. Certain things in the inside football, we weak in the experience, we don't want other people in for experience. And we all learn now. Certain things in the inside football, we weak in the experience, we don't want other people in for experience. I'm over in times of this injury. I just want for the young players them and even young age mates them no say, nothing drive you off your dream. Because when I began this injury for a very long time, the talking go like several people and say that's the end. Because in injury as you see, they don't put plenty players in a corner. Plenty. But due to my own determination, you know, some good people around me, my loved ones, them, the motivation be did it. So it helped me a lot for recover. So the message to young players them is that they always will be for take time and be prayerful. As I say, all the major factors then we they need for get for play football, then for work towards them.
In a conclusion, tell me in a summary the CAF Club Championship where you play to Italy and as well to Salon Football.
Well, I not play CAF because I not be there with FC Kallon by then. I'll be there at the team, but I'll be on travel go Dubai by then, so I'll not be there with the present squad. But in Italy, I would say it'd be good for we. We learn a lot because as young player, for make them move then they within the squad we go Italy, and not be easy as such. But the experience be good because we meet with different players around the world with different characteristics, different style of play, you know. And when you play against them, you learn. At the same time, they say they learn from you. So it'll be very good for we. So it will be a strange thing for we again for play in the outside world.